my channel. How are you guys today? I feel so much better today because one, I got my retouch done. I just came back from that. I'm actually vlogging, so you probably see a vlog tomorrow. But yeah, I love when I get my hair like retouched and stuff. I'm actually thinking about getting those beaded hair extensions in my nails and my hair, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm just like trying. Oh, here's my freaking tweezers. I was looking for them this morning. All tracked. But anyway, let's get this video rolling. So as you can tell by the title of the video, it is going to be my January favorites. Now I have a few things for this month. Mostly the things that I'm going to be talking about are the palettes. I have several palettes. I think this month I've been buying a lot of palettes, and yeah, it's just so much new stuff that's coming out, and I can't wait to get my hands on the new stuff that's coming out as well. So let's get the little things out of the way because I feel like the palettes are going to get a little bit long. First product I want to talk about is the Urban Decay foundation. I know that I did a video of a review and trying this whole foundation out. I needed a new foundation since I was running out of the one that I use daily. Now I do have other foundations, but I really needed another one that, I don't know, I just wanted a more high-end because I feel like high-end works better on my skin. But I want to try more of like a foundation that is like full coverage, which I was brought to my attention to try the Urban Decay All Nighter waterproof long wear liquid foundation. It's saying a lot, but it is really good foundation. I love the packaging. I love how you have this little pump. Now I don't know, it says that it has 1 fluid ounce, 30 millimeter. I don't know, I feel like there's just not that much product in here, but I don't know, because I mean I put a lot and a little goes a long way. A lot, I put a little and a lot of it goes a long way. A little bit long goes, you know what I mean. Oh my god, I'm just so like out of it. But I really do like this foundation. If you're looking for a full coverage foundation, I suggest you try the Urban Decay one. I am in the shade 4.5, so this is really good. The only thing is it is a little pricey. It is 45 bucks. What I'll talk about is the concealer. How would itch my nose. And it is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Now I am a little late jumping on the wagon for this, but I wanted to try a new foundation. Piper. I wanted to try a new concealer, and yeah, so I was using the concealer from Fenty, and I ran out of that, the little concealer stick, and I ran out of that, and I just hear so much people talking about this, so I wanted to try it. Wait, are you okay, baby? So I just wanted to try it out, and I love it. It's just so pretty. I like to do so pretty. It is so like, I don't know, I like the texture of it. I'm like so out of the place because I just saw something fall over there, and I'm like kind of like freaked out, and then my dog just came running over here, and she's like hiding under my vanity, which she always hides under my vanity, but this time she, I guess, heard something fall. She came over here. So anyway, I don't know, I like to use this, like, of course, to conceal, but I also like to use it just to do different things. I like for it as a primer for my eyelids before I put the eyeshadow, and I also like to do a cut crease with it. So, like, this is just so much you can do with this, and I really like that. The next thing is the City Color Contour Palette. Now, I got this in my Ipsy bag, and I really end up liking this. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I thought it would. It does come with 3, and I've been using this medium one a lot. I thought that this one would be a little too muddy, so I haven't really tried it out. So I kind of just want to try it out just to see, because you never know that shade might still work for me. But this bronzer is just really nice. It's a really nice bronzer. As you can tell, my nails are kind of like filthy, but it's just a really nice bronzer. That's what the bronzer I have on today. And then the highlight is a really nice highlight. It's just so like blinding, like, oh my god. So it just goes on really nice and smooth. I've done a look using this highlighter, and it just says highlight, bronzer, and contour. But yeah, it's just so pretty. It's like that white highlight, and I think it'll look good in all skin types. Even if you want to just do like a highlight in the middle of your eyelids or underneath your eyebrows, or an actual highlight. But it's just, I love the way that these work on me. Next thing I want to talk about is the e.l.f. eyeliner. I've been reading about this eyeliner a lot. It is only $2 and I really like this eyeliner. It is the eyeliner that I am wearing on my eyelids today. I just really like it's just so nice and sharp, and it's just so easy to work with. Now, if you were trying to do a wing liner and if you're kind of new to it, I suggest trying this little inexpensive e.l.f. eyeliner. I got it at my grocery store. So I'm pretty sure you can find it at any drugstore as well, and just try it out and see how it works out for you guys if you're new and trying to do that, you know, not sharp edge, like just sharp eyeliner. Yeah, so just try this out. I really like that. And let's get into palettes. So palettes. I've been buying 3 palettes, and I actually got one for Christmas. So the first one I want to talk about, of course, is the Morphe 350 palette. Now, when I got this, I was at Ulta, and I didn't even know that Ulta was selling Morphe products. But when I saw it, I was like, oh my god. And I mentioned this in one of my other videos, if you saw that. If not, well, then I guess let's just do a, you know, my mind is just so blank, a review of what I said. But they had like the displays, but the displays were like all like panned, and I couldn't really see which palette was like what, because like I said, you just couldn't see it. So I told Destiny, which is my oldest, and I said, hey, go pick me a palette, I want to get one. Pick which one should I get. So she went ahead and picked this one, and it's all nudes. I am learning to work with nudes. It's not that it's hard, it's just that I'm more of a colorful person. I mean, I can work with nudes. I'm just so used to seeing me with color. Like right now I am wearing nude, but as you can tell, I do have green in it. I kind of always have to put like a pop of color in it. But that's just the way I like it to look on me. I feel like nude kind of, I don't know, I'm just not used to it. But it's just so beautiful palette. I really am happy that she picked this, because it just gives me to challenge myself, try to do things, try to work as a using more nudes or anything. And I really do like it, because there are times where I'm so busy and I just don't have time to, you know, do like this really cool colorful look, and I'm just like on time limit. It's just like I gotta go. So this palette really does come in handy. It's just so simple, so easy, so quick, so fast. It's just boom, 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 and let's go. We gotta go. So, and then also has like these really pretty like orangey colors. So if I want to do like a little bit of pop of color in the center, and I really, really love this. So Morphe is, they have Morphe is really good. It's very an inexpensive brand, and their shadows are just amazing. I have my beauty sponge from them. They just have really, really good products, and I'm just so excited. Like, let's just try, like, look at that. Look how creamy and so like pigmented that is. Like, you can see my nails growing underneath, but I really don't care. I'm just trying to show you like the colors. Just so pretty. And I love it. I literally love this palette. And yeah, and especially with like Destiny, like she's getting older, and she's just there, like, you know, has like things coming up or whatever. So you know, I'll do like a light makeup look on her, and she's also learning how to do her own, so which is really, really good. So if you want to pick that up, you can order that online, or you can actually get it at your local Ulta, because now they're selling those palettes. Or now they're selling Morphe. So the next product I want to talk about is the Urban Decay palette. This one I got for Christmas, and it's on the 25th. And I did mention it as my yearly, because I was like using it a lot as soon as I opened it. But I want to mention my January favorites, because I've been using this palette a lot since it is January, and I have more days, and I got it for Christmas, which is the 25th, and I've just been using it non-stop. I'm kind of want to just cover this because I do not want to blind you guys. But look at these shades. They are so pretty. Like, I just like the mirror, like, these are not toppers, and I just love this. I used this color yesterday. It's just like this really pretty aqua one. Let me give you guys a nude one, like a lighter shade one. I mean, like, look at that. Like, Urban Decay is just one brand that is so nice and so pigmented. It's just so beautiful. I can't even get enough of this. Like, one swatch, you're seeing it for the, look at that. Like, Yesterday I used this blue one right here, and I don't even know how to explain it, guys. Like, this palette is so amazing. Now, I was gonna get a different palette because, of course, even though it's for Christmas, I got to pick which palette I wanted from Dan, and I was gonna get a different one, and he was like, kind of like, it's not so pigmented, it's like kind of chalky, and I was like, wait, what? Like, you know, he's getting into like knowing the makeup as well, and I saw this and he loved the colors. He likes, you know, colorful things on me as well, and he was just like, this one like has, like, try it. So I was like swatching. I was like, oh my god. He goes, right, that one, you should get that one. That's the one I want to get you. That's what I want to buy you for Christmas. And he was right. Like, it's just so pretty. And I mean, I already knew because it was Urban Decay, so you just cannot beat them. I'm just trying to clean this up. It's just, oh my god. If you need to pick a palette and you love color as well as I do, I swear this palette does not do you any justice. It's just so perfect palette. So the next palette I want to talk about, I already know it's coming. This is the Zulu by Juvia's palette. This palette is, oh my god. Okay, I'm going to mention this. I mean, if you've been following me for a while, then you already know. But I went to beauty school a couple years ago, and I graduated and everything. And the cool thing about going to beauty school is that you're learning and meeting new people in the industry, and you're going to hair shows, and you're going to, you know, you see all these cool like products for your hair, as well as extensions, as well as makeup, as well as everything. And when I went to one of the hair shows, I believe it was in San Antonio, or Galveston, I want to say San Antonio, and Bedhead has their own brand, of course, and they had, you know, their own little booth and stuff there. And I remember buying this, I want to say about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and I still use this palette today. I do not care about the whole expiration. They work just as great as the day one. And it's just so perfect. You see that? So I mention this all the time, but it's just so hard for me to talk about it to you guys that have been following me for a while, or that you guys want this look, because I don't think that they sell this palette anymore, and I don't even know if Bedhead even makes any more eyeshadow palettes, because I got this one and then I got another one, and I'll show you that a different day. We'll do like another look with a palette from my vault. And I say vault because the ones that we forget about, you know, new stuff is coming out all the time, and you remember this palette that came out a long time ago, and it's like, hey, I remember that palette. I mention it as in April's vault because it's in the vault. But, you know, it's really hard for me to find something like so, at the time, you know, so pigmented and pretty and stuff like that. Of course, M.A.C is also known for very colorful shades, but I still feel like these are so bright. So which brings me back to this palette. So when I saw this palette a long time ago, I remember seeing like Juvia's Place on Instagram, and then Nikki Tutorials talked about it, and I saw some of her videos, and not this palette particularly, but the brand, and this was calling my name. I was like, oh my god, a palette that reminds me of bed hair, reminds me of showing you guys like, oh my god, guys, I found something for you guys that you can get now. And it's this palette that if you're exactly like me, who loves color, not exactly, but you know what I mean, like you're like me that loves color, wants to play with color or anything like that, I believe that this palette does not do you justice. It's just so beautiful, and I love how it just, I mean, I know it's an the brand, like the person that, you know, owns this is like all African American company, and they're, how can I say, I didn't know that because the palette, yes, it reminds me of I mean, that's the whole point of her her little thing of like Africa type of artwork and stuff, but it kind of is just so beautiful because I love different cultures. I love trying out new things. Like, next thing I want to do for you guys is try a whole bunch of Korean beauty products and Japanese products, and it's just so cool that by the time when I saw this, I didn't know that it was you know, African person, like the CEO and you know, black beautiful women that did this company, and it's just so amazing, and I just love it, and I love their work. But it also reminds me of Egypt, so it's kind of like, to me, it reminds me of Africa / Egypt, and it's just so amazing. And I mean, no, the people just did an amazing job of this color. I love colorful stuff like this, and I don't know, it's just, I mean, it's just so beautiful, and I didn't know anything more of, like, that's how I say, like, I guess for being a makeup artist, you know, you try these products, but you also want to go into depth with it. So you want to see, like, you know, what it's all about, who's the person behind it, where did they get the right, you know, different things like that, like the idea, like M.A.C, you know, M.A.C, I know like what it stands for, and you know, stuff like that. But that's just going into too much detail, and I don't want to bore you guys. But isn't this like just so beautiful? I love this right here. It's just amazing. Palette, I love it. Now, when the last time that I did check, it was on sale, and I don't know if it still is, but if it is, I would say get your hands on it, because I believe I saw it on sale for $17-18, and I think I paid $23, I want to say $25, something around between like the 20s. But yeah, it's just so beautiful, and I mean, I can swatch it for you guys. I talk about this all the time. I did a look on this. I mean, look at that. Like, it's just perfect. It's just a beautiful palette. I love it, and I've already done looks on it. Look at that. Just one swatch. So that is one palette that I've been loving. That is another Urban Decay product, which is Kristen Leanne collaboration. This palette is amazing. This is the cover, but I just take it out because it's just a hassle taking it out, putting it back in, only because I've been using it a lot. I did two looks with this palette for you guys. If you want to check those videos out, they'll be, you know, in my channel somewhere. It's just, I don't know, it's too many links to post because I did videos like for all of these palettes. But this is the palette, what it looks like. This is so beautiful. I mean, with the colors that I'm wearing on my eyelids today is this palette. I was using this beautiful orange, which is Tajin, and then I was using this beautiful green, it's called Lime Time, and then I used Brixton, which is the white one. I love the Leo one, but I use the white one today, and it's just, and I also use 13th Floor, which is the black one, just to kind of smoke it out a little bit. So I really love this look that I did today, and it's just a beautiful palette. And this palette was $39, which you cannot beat that one bit. It's just beautiful. Now, I know she came out with more of her collection with the Urban Decay. I just didn't get my hands on it, only because when I went to go get this palette, this is all they had. They didn't have anything else. Now, I went to Sephora maybe a couple of days ago, and I did see the rest of the product, rest of her collaboration with Urban Decay there, like in more of a nude palette, her lipsticks and stuff like that, the little highlight set. Little highlight palette. But I was just in a hurry, and I had to go do something really quick and come back, so I'm hoping that I do get my hands on that as well. But for the most part, this was like, if you want to pick like one main thing, I would suggest this palette. I think this palette is just so beautiful. Of course, if you don't really like all this color, then you should try her more natural palette, nude palette, and it's a pretty palette, that other one. So hopefully I'll get to get that and kind of show you guys that. With that palette, they came out with a brush. Now, normally when you get a palette with a brush, usually we just kind of get the brush out, toss to the side, and use one of our already, like, we know brushes that's going to work. But this one that it came with, I cannot get enough of it. It is a really good brush that was in that palette with Kristen Leanne. The packaging, for one, is really nice. It has Urban Decay. It says Stay Gold. And then I haven't used this side yet, but I've used this side, and it's so nice to like do your crease, or if you're gonna cut it, you know, just, you got to cut it, you know, you kind of just smudge it up here, you know. It's just a beautiful little duo brush that has like one in this side, two brushes in one, and I think it's so cute. I really like this brush. It's really good. So that is one of my favorites that I've been using. So the other thing I want to talk about is going to be two eyeshadows that are new, and they are from M.A.C. Now these, of course, I buy them individually, and I kind of created my own little Z palette. Now, I'm not going to take them out because I keep mentioning them and I keep forgetting names, but I did write it down, so it will be in the description in the bottom. But these two shades are my newest ones, and I've been using them non-stop. They are from M.A.C. This is the beautiful green and the beautiful blue color. I did a video yesterday doing a look with using those two shades, because sometimes I'm like, I like the green but I like the blue, which one should I wear? And I was like, you know what, boom, just use both of them all at once. So I did that. I used both shades, and it came out really nice. I say so myself. But I just really like these two M.A.C. shadows that I got, and it's just beautiful. They're just beautiful colors. I'm a very colorful person. I love color. So that is it. That is all that I want to talk about as my January favorites, pretty much. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I really hope you guys liked this video. I hope this was kind of good information for you guys if you want to go look for this and try to get your hands on it. A lot of these are limited edition, so check to see which one you want or whatnot. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I really hope this was helpful again. And yeah, so if you haven't already, please like this video. Also, don't forget to slam that subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified for future videos. And until next time, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.